Okay, so where did we leave off yesterday? I was talking about my vending machine that's on the way. I still have to wait for it. And the thing is, I have to finish this faceplate and send it to them, and then they'll send it all at the same time. So I thought that's what I read, and I got all confused because we were getting deliveries yesterday, and I thought maybe I was wrong. Maybe we're getting it yesterday or today, but no. First this. So I want to finish it as fast as possible so I can get this thing delivered. So to recap, this was the little thumbnail because they give you, this is actually, I kind of made this with the crossbars. They give you a completely open window for the front door of this vending machine thing. And or this other one that's weird, I didn't even copy it. It's windowed, but the windows don't match up with anything really. I'm thinking, what is, I didn't understand it. So I kind of made this one as close as I could to what their bleed, crop, and cut lines are. Let's see. So I'll show you. So that this line right there, that's the bleed. This middle dotted line is where they actually cut it. And this line on the outside, this line right here, that's the safe area. So anything important you have to keep in between those two. It gets chopped, and this is just extra for chop misalignments, I guess. I don't know. So I took that and I made a little layout, which means I have to create a new cut line for this, which I'm hoping it's gonna be okay. So then I take that and make it a little bigger, like this. So this one, what did let's see. Oh, I didn't, this is just the, I taped the template, but I didn't blow up the layout. I just kind of started drawing it again. There wasn't really anything to lightbox, so I got that going. So now it's time. I scanned it in Photoshop, and it's like all ready to go. Let's see. Yeah, there it is. So I scanned it. Grump's face is there because when I turn around to do Photoshop stuff, it's just going to be the back of my head. But so I scanned it in a high resolution because it's going to be a lot bigger than I drew it, which means my pencil lines are going to be a little fatter, which I kind of like. And then I got some stuff done, a little bit of flatting because that's kind of boring to watch. It doesn't look like anything's happening. So yeah, that's what I'm planning. Let's see. Buttons are non-cooperative as usual. Okay, manual. You're not the boss of me. There. So then, besides that, what is that? There you go. I was figuring out which of these inks don't bleed as much. So I've got, this is some sort of sailor ink in my fancy pen, and it didn't pull up too much of it. This is also the sailor ink, I believe. Yeah, I started writing notes. So for science. You know, Mirror Life. Lobtobe. Is that how you say your name? Lobtobe? So then this one, because we keep looking at fountain pen ink. This one is my Noodler's Heart of Darkness. I put it in the stinky pen, this Charlie one that came with the jar of like inky stuff. Let's see. Oh shoot, that's not. Okay. So then this stuff is supposed to be a little more water resistant than the Sailor, but I'm not sure. So I have these things to test out and a little water brush so that I can smear it with water, kind of like I did with this one. I could just trim that off around the edges. That'd be cute. So that's part 2, but first I want to get this going because I really want to see what the heck this is gonna look like when they make it in. They're gonna send me a giant magnet and I'm gonna slap it on the front of the vending machine. So, okay, let's see. All right, there's Grump. Hold on. Yeah, he's happy about it. So let's see, I gotta swing all my stuff back around to the other monitor. So, that could live there. And this could live there. And I need you as well. Okay, so I'll figure that out in a second. Let's see. Okay, minimize wire tanglage. Got it. So here's the scan. Here's what it looked like when I stuck some pictures of cardboard under it. And then here's what it looks like with the flats. So I think that's gonna look kind of cool. So let's see. I got all my jumble of windows. Let me fix it. Okay. I think that'll work. All right. So I kind of started these little flats. I didn't copy and paste it into my channels yet. Once this is done, you select it all, copy it, and then stick it in its own channel. That way you always have, oh look, you always have these pieces that you can select easily. I have some white in there, that's not gonna work. Before I forget, let me fix that. Let's see. There, that should be better. Okay. So, we could start off with Grump. He's cute, main guy. Grump's been having a great time. Not a little less of a Grump lately. Let's see. I kind of like this weird wedgy brush. I think it's supposed to be a leaf or something. Try to use, I don't know, I'm kind of, airbrushy brush is fine, but I want to see brush strokes, I guess. So then, let's see. The guides, maybe? Yeah, that's the guides. All right. So you can see this is down here towards the bottom. That's the guides that they sent me up this way. And then here's a guide that I made. It's all like crooked road looking thing. Hopefully they can work with that. Hybrid, how you doing? Oh. How was your night? Or I could call you XYZ. Yeah, one step closer to getting this vending machine in the mail. Managing? Well, hang out. Take your mind off stuff. I bet you I make slightly fewer mistakes coloring as I do watercoloring. So we won't have that going for us. I still haven't figured out these sliders, like they don't slide. It's like Photoshop and Wacom and Windows Ink. They're all fighting to be the boss of things, maybe. So it's like you have to be patient and jiggle these sliders. I wonder how annoying that's gonna get when I have to do lots of pages. I like the streaky look. I don't think Grump's gonna get rosy cheeks for this. He's not that happy about it. So after I do these faces, most of this won't be colored in fully. I think the Grump down here and his dog, Captain, they'll be colored regular. But stuff like this here, that's actually gonna be kind of like chalk drawings. And what I was gonna do, let's see. I always do this backwards. Select the line art that I have in the channels here. And then while I have the line art selected, the layer, I could right click and do create clipping mask. This might be backwards. Yeah. So I'm going to select inverse. Okay, now I'll do the same thing. Create clipping mask. Oh. Let's see. feel like it's not doing it. Okay, hold on. It works better when I'm not thinking about it. Okay, there we go.
Game begin.
Need that. Call it color hold before I lose track. All right, so grab some white. There we go. Yeah, so then it kind of looks like he colored it in with chalk, maybe? I can make it whatever color easily enough now that it's on clipping mask. I want to avoid this line right there because that's part of the signage, a little, kind of like a post-it note shadow. So let's see. Buddy! Oh, Buddy's on YouTube. How are you? I'm coloring what will be a face, like a magnetic face for a vending machine. It's good to see you over there. Okay, so that's the plan-ish with some of these drawings that are supposed to look like Grump kind of made them himself. They don't have to be white, but I don't want to color them in regular style. And then for the little tape here, I have some of this tape it has green stripes, and I thought it'd be easier to just do a color hold. Is that the right green? Green enough. Good, been watching all the fire in SoCal and saw you was live and wanted to say hi. Well, hi. I'm glad you did. And the fire stuff was crazy, right? It was really hard to find accurate information when the Palisades stuff was going on, and then the Hollywood fire. Every place I was watching was showing footage from earlier in the day because they want people to, watch their particular coverage because it's the craziest.
Game over.
So it was just really odd. All right, so I was thinking something like that, but I'll do some rendering too. I feel like it should be a little darker. Let's see what I could do. So technically all this is on its own layer now. So I could just, oh look, I got the white selected too. I could just do the sliders and change it. Okay. So I feel like I want it to be just a darker shade of green. Yeah, something like that. Now I just need this for the rest of the tape, the washi style tape. like the purest of the color right there. Right now, the big fire is at Castaic Lake area. There's another one going on. I'm not watching the news. I'm not familiar with that area. Let's see. I'm looking it up. Where is this? Oh, is it by Santa Clarita? What is going on? Huh. Let's see. It must be fairly new. I can't find map information. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna check that out later. If it's that far north, I think I'll be fine. Santa Clarita Valley signal, okay. Well, thanks for letting me know. That's how I found out about the other ones, too. Oops. What? What's the... Oh, okay. That's why. There we go. Thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate it. Yeah, watch what you need to watch there. Let me know if I'm in danger. Okay, who else? Who else needs some green? So after I make the stripes green, I'll probably just go in with the super simple kind of swipe of highlight. Not too much because it's flat. It's just a strip of tape. So we'll see. I don't need to call too much attention to tape on the side of this thing. Okay, And a couple more down here. Let's see. I'm sure there are plenty of faster ways to do this. But, oops. I'm using this Tartarus Pro and I have one of the buttons programmed to like a soft press is the hand tool and a harder press goes to zoom, and if I press it just a little too hard, I get the wrong thing. There we go. Softly. I just like the way the graphite looks when it's changed to a color. What I used to do was select it all and just use the hue saturation sliders to change them, but then I was taught how to do it this way. Hybrid, you still watching? Thank you. So this guy, because Grump asks, what did you get? Because the vending machine, this little rectangle down here, is going to be the hole that the stuff comes out of. So Grump is asking, what'd you get? And then Captain's like, bone? No bone. So let's see. This top line is ape edge. This is green. So there we go. Got it. Have food now. Ooh, yum. Eat your food. We're having some fried chicken tomorrow, I believe, and then we're having pizza after that, I think. I'm really excited about it. We have a couple of good pizza places by us. One, it's like $2 slices, I think. And then another one, it's more expensive, but the pizza is so delicious. So we'll get a full pizza from them, and just slices on Mondays from the on sale pizza. Surrounded by good pizza. Where we used to live, we couldn't find good pizza to save our life, and I'm so happy that we live in a neighborhood that has two delicious places. Now I'm just hungry. Vince, how are you? What are you doing? I'm coloring today. I have to finish this faceplate for the vending machine because they're waiting on me to send it so they can send everything together. This will be like a giant magnet. You can get a stick-on decal too, but I thought, well, no, because what if I want to change it? Give me the magnet. I got sidetracked. I was interested in making this particular layer to color line art, and so I made the layer, and now I'm doing all the line art stuff. I need to get back up to the faces up at the top. Hanging out here seeing what Mini was up to. I'm doing the color right now. Have you given any more thought to buying some microns? I know plenty of people who draw with the ballpoint, but you can have more than one pen. All right, I think that's... Oh, nope, there's some green right here. Okay. Oh, I'm already there, that's why. Got it. Oh, you don't want to squander them. Squander them, use them, enjoy. So, since you have more experience using a ballpoint, have you used the microns at all? Do you notice a difference? Do you like the line better, so much so that you don't want to waste it? Is it smoother and more even than your ballpoint? I do, and I like them, but I need more experience. Yeah, fair enough. That pursuit of being ready, though, that never ends, so keep that in mind. Okay. Oop. I don't need to be zoomed in this big for this, but I just gotta know. Okay. Right. Green tape partially done. Let's scoot back up to some faces here. Did I? Yeah, I flatted enough, I guess. Oh, tangled. All right. Tolerance should be 0. Enter. Okay. Contiguous, yes. There we go. Wait, let me check my notes. I see. Oh, really now? Thank you. Yes, this is some good stuff. Take notes. Doing real stuff here, hybrid. Okay, so let's see. After consulting the sacred text, they say, just do it. Yes, yes. When you fail, you just take some notes and try to not fail that exact way again. Failure is part of getting awesome. I think that's a misquoted Adventure Time thing. I think this is really big. Oh, yeah, it's a chunky one. 21 inches high. 300 resolution. Weighing in at 107.4 megabytes. Ooh. Okay, all my stuff is in a weird spot. Comes that too bright. Let's see. There runs some magenta up in that green. It's a little better. I wish when I've rotated the barrel of my stylus, brush would rotate. I think the iPad does that, right? you start with gesture, then from gesture you get form. Form leads to shape. And then when I can shape, that's when I think I'll be micron ready. Okay, I like that plan. For a second, I thought you were gonna go Star Wars and form leads to shape and shape leads to suffering. I'm still playing my Star Wars game. I'm in Mos Eisley now. Everybody needs my help. Okay, what we got here? Still kind of soft. Let's get some dark. There we go. Hey, Shadow. Some pens support barrel rotation, but not all. Oh, really? On the iPad? Or just on other tablets, art tablets as well? So, what they call a pencil. Oh, maybe there's more than one version. The latest version supports barrel rotation. Is that right? I think I've read something about that. I've never seriously considered buying one. Well, actually, Joel has something. He's got an iPad, but he just uses it to watch YouTube. Maybe I should borrow it. I always borrow his stuff. Like, I don't think the original Apple Pencil supported it, but the Pro version does. That sounds familiar. Once in a while, one of the tech YouTubers I'll follow, they'll mention, hey, the new thing's coming out, and I'll catch a video, kind of half watch it. I never got a Cintiq. I've been doing Wacom tablets for a while. Wacom. Yeah, I think the first color pages or the colored sample pages I turned into Top Cow were done on a mouse, with a mouse. So then it was probably not too much longer that I got my first tablet. Like the Intuos 1 or something like that. But yeah, I kind of want one of those screeny tablets, or yeah, I guess. What do you call them? What's the generic term for a screen tablet? Or maybe it only worked with some styluses. See, how are we doing here? Could use more definition. I used to be, I think when I first started coloring, I used to be more into making, what do you call it? Lasso shape? Oops, not that one. What even is that? Okay, these lasso shapes. And then using those shapes to hit some more like stronger highlights. Now I just fuss around with the brush. I'm also trying to learn my keyboard, my Tartarus controls. Okay, so that's add, that's cut, that's add multiple. Where's the, oh, there it is. Of course, that's what I told it to do. Okay, got it. So then let's see. Brushy brush. That's not at all what I wanted. What? Okay, we'll try that. Am I still using a pencil thing? Yeah, I am. Okay. Let's try this again. Okay, there we go. Got it. Yeah. Stuff like that. But I don't really like the way that looks anymore. I did a bad job of it, but even if I tried, I don't prefer it. Okay, so I think that's okay. Let me make another layer for eyeball stuff. I went pretty heavy with this corrugated cardboard border in the windows. I think I should round this edge off. This one right there. Because of the cut line. If it's off, I don't want it to cut into important things. And I kind of wanted a rougher edge on the cardboard. So I thought, well, let's try that. And it kind of made an interesting framing device for the windows of the door here. So when you look at all the little packages inside, everything's gonna be brown. That's okay. Here's another problem I have, since I don't create the stuff digitally. I draw it and scan it in, and the scan itself gets dirty, either from pencil that didn't erase or maybe the scanner bed. So I end up with all these little, in the white here, you can see all these little just dirty dot things, which, I mean, most of the time it doesn't matter. I could still, let's see, go in and clean this up. But if I'm trying to make a sticker and using the magic wand to try to get my way started into making a cut line for the stickers, it gets all messed up. Or if I'm trying to make an emote and it has all these little things around it, it just gets all weird, crummy and shimmery. So eventually I have to go and just erase all of this and probably clean up a little bit what's in her face. I also, for some reason, forgot most of her freckles on this side. But all the important stuff is there, so that stuff is easy. Is that a hello to hybrid shadow? Art friends finding our ways through Twitch and me. I'm still looking for more artists to follow. Found a couple that I really like. But when it comes time to raid, it's kind of a gamble of what I'll find. Oh, nothing. I don't have anything selected, do I? Okay, let's try that. There we go. Okay, so hold on. Let's try to do. What's going on here? What color? Yeah. Okay, it's there. It's just not very responsive. Why? Okay, I don't know. Group. Whoops. There. I just want more of this warmer color to spill over. There. Whoa, look at that face. Okay. So, I need to get in closer to the eyelids with darker shades of red, a little bit of pink, a little bit of white.
Game over.
$110. So then that's 100%. All right. I should just not zoom in any more than that. I'll focus on details that it's just kind of wasted time. Every time I start coloring something, I'm reminded that I want what is it called? A UPS, an uninterruptible power supply, something or other, to plug the computer in. It's one of those things where you never need it until you wish you had it, and then it's too late. That and how do you say it? NAS, like a network access storage, network area storage. I don't know what the acronym is, but something with a nice hearty kind of redundancy for drive failures. And then I think about it, and then I don't know what happens. It just exits my brain. Right now I just have a cloud backup thing. That stuff could get expensive. Like multi-drive storage things. But if I'm getting vending machines, well, I could get one of those. Okay, so what's that look like? That's pretty Grump. Let's do some center stuff. Center eyelid stuff. When the palette makes that white square with the black brush, why does it do that? What is it trying to tell me? It's thinking? It's struggling? Loading. So we got. Okay. Let's do nearly white. All the way white. 100%. Let's see. Right. Kiss it with a little burn. No, dodge. Sorry. That's burn. Oh. I still missed. Let's see. Oops. Where are you? There you are. Got you. Look at all those little diddly dots. I gotta get rid of those. No one's gonna be looking at it at 423%, but they bother me. Let's desaturate that. Where's the little swatch list? Did I close that on accident? Okay. Where'd you go? The whole color library thing from the creative, what is it called? Creative Suite? Or I don't know. It's kind of new to me. Making like downloading the Pantone stuff, and then there's certain things that I can grab for Riso printers. The what is it called? Like just the particular ink colors that Riso printers use. And then if I don't log on, I don't have access to them. I'm like, what do you? That's not your business. So I don't know. I've got mixed feelings. What is this? What is this? Okay, I don't know. You could live right there and you can just go away. All right. Good enough. An efficient colorist would do both of these sets of eyes at the same time. But that's not me. Struggle bus for life. Eyeballs. Check. Could they benefit from a little boost? Maybe. Let's see. How could we... I'm gonna add some freckles here. You know what? Before I forget, let me take out the stuffs. Why have efficiency when you can just bash the wall down with your head? Exactly. It's getting the job done. Okay. I think that this side and the other eyebrow, and that's probably enough. Before I have to go back into like the white parts, but yeah. Let's see. All right. That's a little nicer. probably come back and find some stuff. Good enough. Okay. Let's see. What do you have to say about it here? Ah, so much. Yes. Got all this. Who did this? Who scanned this? Ah, faces first. Okay. I think these pencil lines, they're all mechanical pencil with like a 0.5 millimeter or something. And I kind of like it when you scan it and embiggen it and they just turn into these giant thick lines. So now I'm like, okay, which lines stay? Some of these are like, some of them are messy. Oops. Okay. And the teeth should be white. Okay. So freckle making. Well, I don't understand how this works, but since I have a color hold, a clipping mask here, if whatever I add to the line art will show up in the clipping mask color hold thing. So that's handy for me. Because if I need to make the lines a different color other than black, it all kind of syncs up. I like that. Let's see, this one. And I like it. I change this every time. I should just update the brush. Okay, so one here and one here. That's too round. Okay, we'll try that. trying to make it look somewhat similar to my pencil lines. I don't want to all of a sudden this perfect digital line amongst all the graphite stuff. That'll work. Let's see. Does that still work like I said? Using the clipping mask color hold. Yeah, look at that. Okay. So let's see. Yeah, I should throw those in the flat layer before I get myself into trouble. Okay. Got it. Let's see. First up here, then here. Okay. Oh, those are the eye color. Yeah. All right. Did I put freckles in the eye? I did. Here, I gotta label this. Eye colors. Face hair. Okay. Let's try that again. Is it just, yeah, it's just those two. Copy. Paste. Did I do it? Yeah. I picked a kind of challenging color for periwinkle skin tone. It doesn't always print the best. So I have to figure out which way to try to force it to go. A little more pink, like, rather than darker purple. I'm not sure. Okay, let's see. Shadow here or no? Kind of fussy. No. Oh, let's see. When did I make an extra layer? With just one dot in it. What in the heck? Harry, let's see, she's gonna have this kind of warm, rosy color. And then a little bit of darker purples, and then some pink kind of highlights. And her eyes, her pupils, are just, her eyes are like one, all of them, they're just giant pupils. Hers are kind of like amethysts, so they should be pretty twinkly, reflective. Yeah, throw in some bluer stuff. Let's see. Well, it's not blue enough. Try that. Let's try that. Okay.
Game begin.
Get some brighter pieces. Juicy.
When the Grump intro plays it.
That's something. I think her face is a little too dark. I could throw that pink in there that I wanted. Did I put all her eyes? I did. I'm supposed to put them in the other layer. Specifically so I could color under it, but there you go. efficiency. Let's see. Trying to find
Game over.
and just a tiny bit of blue. It's a tiny bit. That's not a tiny bit. Okay. Do over. There we go. All right, something like that. Yeah, that's a periwinkle face. Whoop. Blotchy, just the way I like it. Okay, amethyst eyes. Still, colors that don't like to print very well. These certain shades of purple, like all the best shades of purple, blue, and green, like the greens that you would put in a witch's cauldron, magic blues, those don't print very well. It's way too fuzzy. Okay. Let's dial it back. Oh, not that much. There we go. Yeah. Calm it down a little. Okay, do over. Tap of blue. Maybe. Let's see. Let's want more purple. Let's see. Maybe. That's kind of fussy, but I can live with it. I still have the freckles in the eye color? Oh. I think that's not hidden enough to not put freckles. Okay. I thought I was getting away with it, but nope. And, huh. All right, I'll just put it in the same layer. Let's see. See, I got my head turned sideways to try to figure out where these go. It's one. Ugh, it's two. And the other one's hidden. All right, that'll work. Got it. And let's see. That. Like a cool gray. That's neutral, I guess. What's that? That'll work. Those teeth, I think they're off-white. Yeah, perfect. There went some white. Move. It's just got real, it looks noodle wormy. I'll fix it. Just gotta start somewhere. I used to get scolded in comics for making black hair or dark colors so dark that it hit the line art. The inkers would get mad. So now it's all too gray. Let's see. Okay. Bad aim. Okay. Better. Almost there. Oops. And if I do like a little bit of rimmy reflective light in the back, I kind of like that. Gives her hair a super shine. See if I give it a little tap. Try that. All right, one face to go. Mr. Manny, the robot builder. If I did it the efficient way, he would have his eyeballs and hair already done. Here, I'll do his hair. All right, it's gonna borrow periwinkle hair colors. We're in the wormy noodle phase again. To trust the process. And that back reflective rimmy light. It'd be better if I made a swatch of that color, that blue color, because if I just tap it now, it's a darker version of it. It's fine though. Don't tell anyone. There you go. Here, throw in some strands. It's too, let's see, whoever drew this, Blue Bee. So I have to save it in the colors. I drew it. Shh. All right, give that a shot. Match Grumps. That should be easy enough. And a little catch light. All right, that wasn't too bad. Thieves. And he's pretty much like a orangish color, light orange. And then his eyes kind of reddish orange. Grumps look a little orangey. Did they even change anything? Yeah. Okay, let's see. I want him to have like this tiny little shadow where his face parts are, because none of them have noses, but there is like a little ridge, like just a tiny one. It's mostly flat, but I just want to get a little bit of that. Bounce. Shadow, you have an emote for every occasion. I still can't get over the fact that you have multiple egg emotes from different streamers. You have a wacky waving, inflatable, flailing tube man emote. Or hand, anyway. I don't know how you cycle through those. Okay, so let's pick a darker orangey shade. A little darker. Okay. That one I just used points to unlock. Oh, interesting. I do that with the California burbs. Sometimes you just need a quail rave. Oh, I don't even have that bit of forehead selected. Bouncing Bunny is a gift sub. So I got one of those from a channel I don't even remember. I must have like just got swept up into a raid into the channel, and then somebody gifted me a sub, and I don't have any idea where it came from. If I catch it in time, I'll go in and I'll thank someone. But sometimes it just appears. Okay, so one more layer of light color. Let's see what we got.
Game begin.
Oop. All right. Closer. That's a little too much of a nose bump. There we go. Doesn't have an underbite, so I need to highlight his chin. Bring that forward.
When the drumbeats go.
There we go. That'd be an overbite, wouldn't it? All right. Eye color. In the right channel or layer. Reds and oranges. Check. All right, so a little more of that before I put the darker colors, but not streaky, just like a little touch of it. All right, and streaky time. Save. Oops, too much.
Game over.
Okay, maybe. That's a maybe. More. It needs more. All right, what else? A little darker? Just a little tap of dark reddy, magenta-y. Okay, and now the little highlights. It can look too chalky if you put too bright of a little highlight over things. All right, bases. So then let's see. If it's, what's 100%? Let's see. 100%. That's big. That's bigger than what I would see if it was right next to me. That's got to be close. So it's probably all the coloring I'll do for the stream on this part. This will be fully rendered, like these 3 heads and then the 2 characters on the bottom, and then the rest I just have to like figure out, like this whole sticker thing. Oops, where is that? Flats. I'm thinking rather than having them be just white or something like that. Where? Okay. I would probably try to fake a little chalky thing where I would, let's see, what's the right stuff every single time that I'm learning nothing. Okay, and white. Okay. All right. I was thinking of doing something, well, like that, but better. Let's see. Let's just do it quickly. Well, the problem is, hold on, let's start over. I should pick, let's pick a, I'll pick that width. So history, layer visibility. What have I got here? Where's back to the beginning? Okay, that's fine. So it's like Grump scribbles, he's scribbling it in. Something kind of like that. And then go back to the color hold and, oh, that's gray. What? Let's see. Okay. I'm using a brush. I want a pencil. But a roundy pencil. Just like a regular pencil. All right, that's good enough. Still a brush, but that works. So then something like this. I thought that would be cute. Save that. That's some good stuff right there. All right, so then plans. Yeah, I think I want to play with watercolors now, and I'll finish this tomorrow so I could send it, so I can get my cool thing in the mail, and I can show you guys. So let's see. I have to swing everybody around to the other side. So let's see. Save. Everybody's saved here. Save. Where's my save button? Everything's saved. Okay. Let's see. I'm pressing buttons and getting nothing. Button, be my friend. All right, I have to do it. I'll touch OBS instead. There we are. Okay, so you go over there. There we go. And I need you. Not all of it, just some of it. Okay, perfect. And what else do I need? I need this. Okay. And there. And that's the back of my head. Oof. Here I am. Oh goodness. All right, I made it. Let's see. Why is everything tilted? Like actually really tilted. Not just crazy. Okay. And then this one. All right. So before I spill water on this stuff, let's scoop this over. This is now the splash zone. Fountain pen, Sailor ink, medium to full bleediness. So I tried it with watercolor, same stuff, fountain pen and Sailor. This is a different ink though. This is the Heart of Darkness. Excuse me, Heart of Darkness. Let's see. This guy. You should get it just for this alone. That's a fantastic label. Who's this? This is a elephant. Yeah, there he is. Bless you. So that is supposedly one of the better dark inks, black inks that are fountain pen safe and somewhat not waterproof, because that's like a pigment thing that will clog up your fountain pens if you don't clean them out often. And I've already proven myself to not be cleaning fountain pens out that often. I filled the stink pen Charlie with the Heart of Darkness. It came free with the bottle, so I figure it's gotta be okay, right? So then what I've been doing, where are you? Here it is. I have like a little water brush, and I've been just kind of scribbling with the water to test their smearability. So I could just go straight in with the watercolor though. It's so dusty. All the little fibers. You know what? I'll do that. I'll do it with the watercolor. Not with the Ganzai stuff. It's really opaque and it covers the line art a lot. So I'll use with the regular stuff. And I have a fantastic, perfect periwinkle color. There she is. Look at that. My hair is doing a thing. Let's put you aside. I don't need you. I still have all my tapes here from last night. This tape experiment. The paper, this particular paper, it did pull up ever so slightly. I don't know if I could even get it to make a shadow. See, okay. Can you see that little nugget right there? That was from pulling the tape off. But that's not that bad.
You're supposed to do the thing Ryan said where you put it on your arm or something.
What's that?
You're supposed to do the thing Ryan said where you put it on your arm.
Oh yeah. Joel was reminding me, our friend Ryan, he's an artist, a comic book artist. He works on Transformer stuff and he does some original like painting and things. And he says that he has really good luck with getting the tape, and before he puts it, oh look, that was what that was. Before he puts it on the board or the paper, he'll put it on his shirt and then pull it off and then put it on the paper. So it takes off a little bit of the adhesiveness, so it's not so crazy, not so strong. Yeah, I had this weird crumb of yellow. I'm like, where did it come from? It did. It dried. The watercolor dried on the tape, and when I pulled the tape off, it put like weird yellow confetti everywhere. Okay, brush. Let's see who's the winner today. I still like these. These two, I think, are my favorite. There's this one too. I got so many favorites. So if I have to fill up a big, what is that? Is that ash? Huh. It can't be. I don't know. But anyway, if I have a big, relatively speaking, area to cover with watercolor, I'll use this kind of bushy brush. This one too works well. Plus, if I need to get into little corners while I'm at it, this is nice and sharp. This is if I got this from Tokyo and it says Raffine here, is it Raffine over there? Raffine Namura? I don't know. Anyway, I like this one. This is a popular brand, Raphael. It's nuggety. I like it. This one is better suited to the size I've been working in. Nice point. Holds a lot of water. So he's been the winner. I use it enough where the barrel is starting to stain. I notice it. That's okay. It means I'm arting real hard. So let's see. Yeah, I'll do her face first. I'm curious to see her hair, how that bleeds through. And I would use like a Payne's Gray for that, but that's a little darker. So I think I'll start with her little lavender skin. This is a nice color. I got this right by the splash zone. I'm gonna put this aside. What are you gonna do, Heart of Darkness? You gonna be our friend? It's pretty heavy. Hold on. Delete. I did the same thing. I think I see it picking up a little bit of the ink. Not too bad though. Okay. All right, let's see what we did. So where it was just her, like the fine lines of her freckles, you can kind of see it's pulling it up. And the extra lines under her chin and that thick line under her chin, it's starting to bleed down a little, but not in a way that I hate. If I was trying to do a really pretty portrait or something, that would be undesirable, but I don't mind it for something like this. Let's see. It's too much. Okay. Getting hot. I got it turned up too high. Good. Am I going up or down? Let's see what this does. Oh. Burst into flames or cold? Cold. Huh? Inconsistent. There we go. Let's see. So, let's see, is that, did I do that? Or is the, I think that's my, I don't think the watercolor pulled it up. I might have to watch the VOD to see if the watercolor pulled that chin line up. I think it might have. Feathering it out a little bit. Not bad though. That was loud, sorry. Okay, let's see. I want this pretty 544. That one. He's right there. My little sauce dish. Okay. Let me get some of that hair done. I said, what'd I say? Payne's gray? I'm pretty sure this is what that is. I'm gonna mix it. Here. Oh. Tiny bit of black. So periwinkle, Payne's gray, and black. This is going to be harder to see what it's pulling up as far as the Heart of Darkness color. Just a soft shade of bluish gray. I don't see anything that bothers me. How much it's pulling up. I'll use a light color for her shirt. What do I have? I got some good oranges. Go for orange. I like that one. Oddly enough, the lighter one here is the darker one there. I don't know why. I don't need a ton of it. Just dab dab. All right, let's see. Give us your worst. I dipped some purple in it. Couldn't help myself. Ah. Sweet. want to do her little overshirt, but the yellow isn't dry. I mean, the orange.
Game begin.
I think it's feathering ever so slightly. That left shoulder there. I don't think it looked like that when I started. Maybe it did. I should have taken a picture.
Like this.
I thought it'd be more obvious. Eyeball time. Where is the point? There it is. Oh my goodness. It's just a bubble of paint, but it kind of looks cool. Oh, wow. Okay. So in the background, let's see. We got these guys. I never used the metallics there at the bottom.
Game over.
I thought this was just a regular blue, so I've been trying to find the blue, like this shade of light blue, and I think that was an attempt. One of these came with the set. It must have been that one. Yeah. I think I want to try the weird red and green one. That one. It's called Desert Green. Don't spill. Okay. Oh yeah, what did I say? This one for bigger spaces. Let's see. I think it's this one. always fun to see this paint when it separates when you put the water in. All the red pigment starts to show through. You can kind of see it's trying here. But then it's kind of a guessing game how it reacts to whatever paper you're using. Okay. A little on my finger. That's good. Let's see what this does. Oh, I forgot. What was the edging of this? It was like not dapple. It was something else that reminded me of a dog. Oh, deckle. Deckle. Means rough edge. All right, let's see what that does. I have to let it sit and not do the blow dry thing because I want the paint to find its own way. It's trying. She could use another layer on her face. So we'll set that aside because I still want to test. I want to do a similar thing to this Sailor fountain pen ink. Ah, okay. Let's set you there. Okay, and you. Oh my gosh. So, I got it. Let's see, I think Grump is somewhere in between this green and buff titanium. Let's see if I can mix it. Okay. Oop. I need you. I need buff titanium. And then tint it with green. Let me move these guys before I knock them over. Okay. Where's the green? Oh, it's right there. Sitting at the wrong side. There. Plain as day. It's pretty grumpish, and it's a nice pale color to see what pulls up. All right. Here it is. You know what? What I say about failing's okay as long as you don't make the same mistake twice. I'll make the same mistake, but I'm gonna have photo evidence of it. So that I could see for sure how much of this is bleeding. Let's see, picture. Okay, picture taken. Oops, sorry. There you go. Okay, I rushed the end. Hold on. Lift a little bit up. So far, nothing. It's pretty drippy. Use some of this. Oh, he's traveling. Get him. Too wet. I've learned nothing. Let's keep doing it. Okay. Make a match. Air, what is it? Blow dry time. I think that's okay. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna try the eye stuff again now that it's drier. So this green is the granulating color with the red in it. I left little bubbles of paint. Let's see if they dry with any red. What color is this shirt? Let's see. I can, let's see. Hold on. I want to leave my nice brushes just hanging out in the water. So, what do I want to try? I was thinking of this granulating color that goes from yellow to lavender, because that would show up if there was any ink feathering. As far as this palette, maybe that color. Okay, so let's see. Who do you want to be? What shirt do you want to wear today? I think this color. Okay. And you are right there. Trying to touch the ink and encourage it to do its worst. I kind of want some shadow colors under here. It's just gonna grab the shirt color. That's fine. Oh, it's just got way more angry. Look at all that. Is that what it's supposed to look like? Am I using the wrong side of this paper? It's pretty drippy. Let's see. I want this to dry. This is what this one did. Kind of looks similar with the how it looked wet. That weird frog in a blender color. I like it. Okay. So I'm gonna set him aside so all of that could just soak in and do what it needs to do. And I want to put Manny with a nice sunny blue background because he's having a great day. Which would be thinking this one, I have no idea why it did that. Like the crumbly white. But what is that? Manganese blue. Lives right next to periwinkle. Here, I'm gonna wet this first. So this part, like the face color, it dried overnight. The ink on all of these dried overnight. Let's see. I have to hold this to see what I got. Huh. Guess we'll find out. The paint and the water is avoiding, or did I avoid it? This inky line part, maybe I avoided it. Let's get in there. Pretty cheerful. This paper is not meant for detail. This ink is behaving too. Still drips. I don't really see the green doing that red granulation thing. Maybe a little bit in the forehead. Okay, let's see. Blow dry time. think I'm gonna use the copper that I haven't used yet. Let's see. Ooh. Okay, there. Actually, before this dries, I'm gonna tap some, like a greenish color. Let's see. Here, let's see how this dries. That's pretty. Okay. And just copper, metallic copper. I must have gotten that one on accident too. It just, if you want to scan it, it doesn't really reproduce that well, so it just doesn't get used. Here, let's keep an eye on this guy. See what he does. Okay, there. I'll wet it first. I'll try to get close to the line art this time. I can't see at all. You can see better than I can. The camera angle has at least some water reflection. I'm just guessing. Okay. Hey, Chris. Yeah, some of the creamy colors. Some of the grainy colors don't scan well. Worse with iridescent colors. You pretty much have to photograph them with controlled lighting to get a good digital reproduction. Yeah. Yeah, they're so pretty. I guess the Grump vending machine is gonna have like the best non-reproducible colors.
Game begin.
All right, let's see what we got. Ooh, that's pretty. Molten copper. I'm just mesmerized. Here, I'll take you along for the ride. This stuff. It's just all. Look at that. Okay, let's see. Yeah. It doesn't look as mesmerizing on the card as it did in the pan. It just looks like brown. Oh well, choices were made. Well, matches his expression. Okay, I'm gonna give some good solid dollops. It should look better once it dries. That was a disappointment and a half. Trying to lay it on thick in certain areas so I could see. Just get some of that metallic going. All right. Oh, goodness gracious. That just looks wrong. All right, so we're gonna wait and hope that that it looks coppery delicious when it dries. So, Chris, this was I wrote it in the back. They're ink tests for the liner. This is the Noodler's Heart of Darkness, and it did. I think it did feather a little bit. I can't tell if it's the same or worse than as the Sailor ink.
Game over.
This one is Sailor as well. I got sloppy there, but yeah, makes it harder to figure it out. See if I could soften this little drop up. This little drop right on the shoulder. That's pretty much there. Okay, so I still have to do a shirt, a little strappy shirt color. Maybe just a bright yellow to test the Heart of Darkness. If you can't see it by eye, then it may not matter. Like the feathering, that's what I was thinking. I was checking it with, I was checking it with this, and I thought, if I have to pull this out, then it's fine. But if you want, I have microscopes and scanners that can compare them. Yes, the true science experiment, you would do it the right way. I've only just now graduated to the note-taking portion of my my experiments. Yeah, I went and filled a stink pen up with Heart of Darkness so I can compare it to the my fancy Sailor ink. It's a nice pen. Better be, right? It writes real smooth, has lots of different line weights you can get out of it. Like, look at those little wispy hairs at the top. And then the thicker lines in other places. Like that side of her head. It's a fun pen. I'm gonna force it to do what I want. All right, yellow for her little shirt. Oh, hold on. Awful. Hey, there. Never happened. Okay. So I'm going to leave that alone. See what it does. I really like these two colors together. The whatever this oops, okay. This blue and this kind of aqua bluish green color. Oh. There, that's a little better. So it was a ton of the manganese blue and then dollops of this color. $5.19, thank you very much. That's pretty. It's gonna be one of those things where like the granulation, this desert green, how it's green and red at the same time. On some papers, it likes to really show this off. On other papers, it just looks like muted green. Is the metallic dependent on what paper type? Is it just gonna soak into this super raggy paper with the decal edge? Yeah, I'm learning. Questionable sizing. Oh, look at all these terms. I know stuff. University of Chris. All right, so let you dry. What's going on here? I think I could blow dry this and then do his eyes, shirt, and hair and mouth. That should be a closed mouth. It's gonna look real weird and toothless if I just darken it in. Not sure. Really rough paper might hide some of the metallic particles. We'll find out. I have a lot of Shikishi boards that I like. The White Watson. This is probably the one I have the most success with. I could try it on stuff like this. Okay, let's blow dry. So comparing these two examples of like dual color thing. Oh, I just put my fingers all up in the yellow. Okay, the two examples of double color here. This one that does it on its own, this background is the desert green, Schminke super granulating. And then this is the manganese blue and this bluish green color that I did by hand, and this one does on its own. I much prefer how this came out. This one, it's so blotchy. I think I did both of these wet on wet. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if you can better control, I bet you I could have just do a quick wash of this desert green and then only dab the bottoms. It might have had like a better flow. This one is mostly blue at the top with little hits of green at the bottom. I think it looks prettier. Yeah, but as far as bleeding, I don't really see all that much. I must have just not waited long enough for this to dry and then just really went hard on it with the water. That strap in particular. I'm not sure. I definitely can see some metallic here. I'm hoping it's concentrated in these two spots. Yeah, it's metallic. It's getting better. Oh, it's definitely getting better. This might be hard to see. I'm looking here. That's the most evident part. It's hard to see on the camera though. Okay, let's see. Manny, what color shirt do you want? Here's your choices. What do you like? Like a red color. Maybe I could put orange first and dab red in places. See how that comes out? Let's try it. Per Manny's request. Okay, what did I say? Orange first. Nope, I grabbed the wrong one. Okay. So that has to dry a little bit. It's so wet that it'll just be red everywhere if I dabbed it right now. Oh, look at that. Looks nice. Like a sunset. Can I get it into the fold there? Yes, I can. That's just gonna be a weird waterline. That's okay. I can coax it over. Choices. Pull it on the bottom, coax it over. Which is the redder? This one. Wait. Okay. This one. This one? This one. It's like this color or this color. This one has a little more blue in it. I'm gonna go with this one. Just a touch. I don't know how much of a touch. Might touch too much. Okay, try that. It looks cool right now because the water is making it stringy, but when it dries, it's just gonna be bloomy, flat, maybe. All right, let's see. Watching paint dry. Look at that. It reminds me, what are those not bomb pops, those are red, white, and blue. Bombsicles? What were they? They were so good. They were my favorite from the ice cream truck. They were like a peach and a red grad. Bomb pops? No, that was bombsicle. What was it? They were good. That's what a shirt looks like. You trying? Yeah, look at that. Okay, his eyeballs should be safe to play with. That's just dark. Ah. Okay. Booby traps everywhere. All right, stay. All right, these are just bubble blobs of black and Payne's gray mixed together. That's, where are you going? Where are you going? Get in your area. Okay. Okay. Those just soaked right in. I wasn't expecting that. There it goes again. Just where are you even coming from? Did I splash you? Okay. All right, don't do it a third time. Goodness. I did the same thing with her. It was like a bubble of purple in her eye, and it finally soaked in. That looks okay. Looks like a dried up bubble of purple paint. Okay, what is your deal? Why do you keep wandering? I'm so wanting to tap it a third time, just to have to clean it off a third time. Oh yeah, those puddles of copper, they got coppery. That's the best I could show. All right. That's not too bad. And it's not really bleeding except for my sloppy paint stuff. Okay. Blow dry these eyeballs. So far, I think both of these inks, the Sailor and the Heart of Darkness, I forgot what the Sailor's name was, like Kuro something. They might both work in their own, particular circumstances. Paying attention to like how much ink you're laying down, how many lines, how thick are the lines, how long are you letting it dry. I don't know, there's hope. Besides those two, I guess they're dye-based inks for fountain pens, there's the platinum carbon something or other, which is pigment, which is more water resistant, but I know I'll ruin my pen. I think we've got probably the two best contenders for what we're trying to do, which is maybe a ink wash over line art or a little bit of watercolor. Okay, so those are eyes. Let's see what else we got. I think there's a fountain pen store here by the Griffith Observatory. Is it closed right now because of the fire areas? But I forgot what it's called, like Flex something, or we're gonna try to check that place out. Realistically, we should stay away, but we're gonna see what they have. All right, so then see how the shirt, it looks just like that popsicle. It's not as feathery, like it doesn't have those little streaks. They just kind of zoomed in and made it grad. It's a pretty color. And I went pretty heavy with this yellow. And it covered up some of the lines, but it didn't make them feather. And copper does its copper thing, thankfully. All right. learning. It's nice to know we don't have to not use our pens because they're too bleedy, but it will take some getting used to. All right. I think I've learned plenty today. So now I'm gonna sign off here, do some work for other stuff, and then eat fried chicken tomorrow and pizza Friday and Saturday. So, and finish that big old faceplate magnet for my vending machine. So who knows? This might be too big for the vending machine. Let's see. This is the square max size. Yeah. Oh, that's close. That's close. I don't want to trim this much off though. I would definitely cut this, make it like letterbox, and then maybe around the corners. That'd be cool. But yeah, we'll see. So many fun things on the way. All right, so I will stream again Tuesday, probably Wednesday too. I'm gonna keep trying to do Tuesday, Wednesday, and then yeah, hopefully there'll be more cool stuff to show. I've got I put Grump 2 pages on the schedule, so once I get all this fun vending machine stuff done, Shadow, thank you. It's gonna be weird. We'll see what you guys think of it, because some of it's just gonna be me with the camera on trying to draw pages and available for questions and stuff. But yeah, if you guys hate that and think it's boring, I'm probably still gonna turn the camera on because I'm gonna be working anyway, so why not? So yeah, next week, Tuesday at 4, probably Wednesday too, and I'll see you around Twitch. Thanks for watching. Let's see, and none of my buttons work, so I have to touch OBS in the starting soon place, in the thanks for watching place. Oh. Wednesday stream is good, yay!
Game begin.
All right, thank you, Chris, and I will see you guys next week. Thank you so much for hanging out.